Hey guys, it's TheGameFaceHD and welcome back to episode 27 of my Juventus career mode, and today I'm back with a longer episode for once. Well, when I say for once, it's only the last episode that was a short one, due to me not having enough time to kind of record it, edit it and upload and render and all that sort of stuff. So I am going to be playing a slightly longer episode in today's episode that I've got for you, but we are going to get on with a European match against Olympiacos. First of all, though, I do have an email to look at, which is from Torres, who basically says he wants to start this game, which is a bit of an interesting one because I didn't really want to put anybody on the bench from my bench onto my starting 11, but it looks like I might have to. Maybe I'm trying to see how he'd get into the team. It's a bit of a strange one, to be honest. I'm not really too sure how I'd get into the team. What we are going to do is we'll put him on the bench and bring him on at some point, hopefully, if I remember. So I think we'll take Berardi off. We're also going to put Lili on the bench. Who else can go on there? I think I'll put Gaia on the bench just because I feel like it. And I think that's going to be it. Felipe Anderson will stay on the reserves. And we are just going to play with my starting 11 pretty much. Been quite happy with the performances recently. We've been doing quite well. Benteke obviously in good form. Tevez in good form as well. So let's get on with this game. Hopefully we can get another win. And let's see how we do. I did have a few interesting suggestions in the previous episode, one of which was trading out David De Gea for Neuer, and obviously getting paying some money as well as David De Gea for Neuer, which was a bit of an interesting one. Whether that one could happen, I'm not really too sure, but I guess we'll have to see. Maybe it's something I'll think about. I'll have to look at Neuer's price, his overall, his age and things like that. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know about that if you didn't see it in the comments in the previous episode. It's a very good start from Olympiacos. I think that's a corner early on. Wilshere with the block. And I think it's Afellay to take. It is. Marcelo at the front post, hoping to get it away. Gets past him. And just about out. Varane, for some reason, on the edge of the box. The through again, Olympiacos. De Gea again with the save. And we really are struggling at the moment. We just can't get the ball out wide for any crosses. And yeah, it's just not very good at all going forward. Wilshere through to Benteke, this is more like it, and for some reason Benteke has been our strength. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Olympiacos with a cross here, and again they're looking very dangerous and we're just looking so bad at the back. Out to Sterling though in the hope of finding an attack here, and that sums up the game really. What the hell's that? And that is it for the first half. We are drawing 0-0. A very poor first half. We've had one or two chances. It just seems that whenever we get near their box, we just seem to absolutely fail and mess up the opportunity. So we are going to go to a classic 4-4-2. It seems a bit of a strange one, but I am going to give that a go for a bit. Have two holding midfielders, which are going to be Vidal and Pogba. Sterling out on the right, Wilshere out on the left, and then Benteke and Tevez as my two strikers. We'll see how we get on with that. Hopefully it'll improve things slightly. I'm just hoping to try and get some crosses in, because you've got to play to Benteke's strengths at the end of the day, and running through on goal isn't necessarily one of them, or certainly not his best strength anyway, so we'll see how we get on now. Tevez to Pogba to Vidal, and that was so delayed, the shot then. Told it to shoot so much earlier, but that's a bit more like it early on. My two centre mids are the highest players forward, which is a bit worrying, but hopefully we do have players back to cover. This is exactly what I was just on about. We have just been caught out a little bit at the back there. We've managed to deal with it fairly well. Right, time for a change with 20 minutes to go here and adding on time. Torres is going to come on, and I'm literally just going to take Vidal off. And we're going to bring on Coman, and we're going to take off Wilshere, I think. It's a bit of a risk, but we're going to do it anyway, because Coman has been in good form for us recently. And I think the next one is going to wait for another 10 minutes, I think. We'll see how Tevez does now, and same with Benteke, but we'll leave it another 10 minutes before I bring Dybala on. Tevez running through, 15 minutes to go. Can't really find Benteke in a good position. It's a poor shot on the end. Benteke was just in the wrong position. Stood in front of the man offside, I think, most of that time. Tevez again being found on the right hand side. There's little support. Still going, Carlos Tevez saved, and somehow Pogba wasn't there to finish it off. One last roll of the dice, as they say. Coman's going to play up front. Tevez is going to come off, and we're going to bring on Dybala. I am going to change it to 3 up front, and probably, yeah, just the 3 in midfield, obviously. Torres and Pogba as the holding players. And, oh, how am I going to play this, actually? I didn't think about this. Okay, that's how I'm going to play it. Sterling on the right, Dybala playing like centre attacking mid, and then Benteke up front with Coman on the left. 3 minutes to go. Still got it here. Olympiacos fires wide. That was pretty poor, actually, in the end. Benteke's ran through. Benteke, good save from the goalkeeper. 3 minutes added on. Torres, I am going to play this one short, I think, just because it seems to work sometimes if you play it short then cross. Not that time though, and that is it. Ugh, I suppose I'd rather get a draw than lose that one. It was one of those games that could have gone either way. We didn't play well in the first half, so a draw I suppose isn't too bad. But with the players that we had on the pitch, we should have been able to score. That's the more frustrating thing. Berardi's not happy about his playing time, and Torres was happy that he played in that match. Here we go, we've got to submit the team for the next few Belgium games that we've got coming up shortly. I think it's pretty much just going to be the same, to be honest. There's no player that really stood out as pretty poor. I think we played quite well, so I am just going to pretty much keep it the same, as long as there's no injuries, which there doesn't seem to be. Chadley will get into the team this time, neither will Fellaini and Dembele, so yeah, like I say, that's going to be it. I think we will submit the squad and not make any more changes. And now we've got a game against Lazio, who are second in the league, 2 points behind us. So it's an important game that we've got to win. Obviously, if we don't, then they go above us. And that's why I'm going to pretty much go for the same team. We will make 1 or 2 changes, and I'll show you them in a minute. Okay, 1 change pretty much. Wilshere into centre mid. That means Vidal's been taken off. Berardi's been brought on to play left mid. And other than that, we are going to keep it exactly the same, because the team's been fairly strong at the moment. Felipe Anderson also comes onto the bench as well. At the moment, I am trying to freeze out Kevin Mirallas because I don't really want him at the club. He's not performed well enough, so I am hopefully trying to freeze him out of the team and basically get rid of him in January. Okay, here we go. Let's see whether we can get a win against second in the league. We are at the home stadium, so we should hopefully be playing a little bit better than Lazio already. But let's see how we get on. We've just got to see how many signings they've made, if they have made any signings, and yeah, basically what sort of team they've got. Do they have any players that stand out in particular? Benteke to shoot early on. Whoa! I was about to go, what a finish, and then I realised it didn't even go in. What a strike that is, though. It looks like it went in. From that angle, it looks a bit more wide than I thought, actually, from that angle. Benteke running through. The keeper's not come out for some reason. Saved by the keeper and cleared eventually by the defence. A good start so far for the team. Pogba, can he find Benteke? He has done. Benteke again saved by, I think it's Marchetti in net. Sterling out wide. Can he find Benteke with the cross? Benteke's in there. Oh, off the bar. I'm sure it's happened a few times now with Benteke. They've got a corner here, Lazio. It's one of their first attacks. Can we clear it? It's gone really near the keeper. Back out, they've still got it. It's dangerous. Varane heads away. I think it was going wide there, to be honest, anyway. But he headed away and he... Oh, no. God, he slipped, luckily, at the end. Cross in here for Lazio off the post. Oh, we've managed to save it with Jack Wilshere. Brilliant stop there. He kind of accidentally stopped it, I think, Wilshere. But anyway, stopped us conceding. It was a tap in there for Lazio. Crossing again for Lazio. This time De Gea claims it fairly easily. And that is it, I think. Oh no, it's not the first half over yet. We've got a free kick. He's taking it from off the pitch. A bit of a strange one. Ball goes in. And back out again. Let's clear it. Oh, good save, De Gea. Straight out by Carvajal. We don't have a time to counter-attack, I don't think, here. Oh, we do, actually. We've got past the halfway line. Ref hasn't blown his whistle. Tevez is running into their box. What a counter-attack. Ah, shame that, again, just 1 touch too many and 1 touch too far, really. And that is it for the first half. It's 0-0. Again, we've not managed to score. It's so annoying. Not managed to score. It's really frustrating because we do have so many decent players on the pitch that we should be scoring. So I am going to revert back to an old formation, and we're hopefully going to have a bit more luck with this one. I think this was an old formation I used to play, And what we are going to do is actually not even put Benteke up front. We're going to put him centre attacking mid. Basically have some more pace up front with Tevez and give that a go, I think. We'll see how we get on. Also, Vidal's going to start... Oh no, Felipe Anderson's going to come on, Berardi's going to come off. And that's going to be it, I think, for half-time. Lazio down the left-hand side, put another cross, and this time off the bar for them. And he manages to kind of scramble it out a bit. Felipe Anderson running inside, he's going to have a shot. What a save again. Brilliant strike there by Felipe Anderson. And we're going to have a little bit of a change again here. I think we're going to have to go 2 up front again. Okay, so we're going to try that. I've brought in Dybala and Vidal. That means I've taken off Pogba and Sterling. Hopefully that's going to give us a bit more of an attacking threat going forward into the last 10 minutes. Let's see how we get on. Now, 34 yards out. It's probably going to be a bit too far out for Tevez. I was getting ready to shoot then. He went and moved the ball forward. Let's try again. Tevez to have a go from here. Oh, I thought I'd gone in. Oh my god, I thought I'd gone in. With 5 minutes to go, if that had gone in, that would have been brilliant. And again, slightly wider off the goal than I thought. But not a bad effort anyway from 34 yards out. Tevez, can he find a cross for Benteke? Oh no. That would have been a brilliant time to score. Benteke again. Tevez. And decides not to kick the ball and somehow goes to the goalkeeper. What happened there? 5 minutes added on. Come on, Benteke, get us out of this one. Still going, Benteke. Yes, he scored. 90th minute. What an awful shot. But it goes in anyway. Oh my god. Beats that defender. We've got a bit of luck there. I mean, sneaks it in between the post and the keeper. I mean, I don't really know what the keeper was doing there. Should have protected his front post better. And we've managed to hopefully get a win here. It's a couple of minutes left. We should really get the win. Oh, we have. One of the last kicks of the game. Brilliant stuff. Finishes 1-0. I certainly did leave him standing with that one. But anyway, we have won the game 1-0. And a pretty decent victory in the end, even though we didn't play very well yet again. Just the 1 goal in 2 games, not really good enough. And the possession kind of sums up the game for us. But we've got the win, 3 points, and hopefully now we can move further ahead of 2nd place. Now for the last game before the international break against Fiorentina. They are nowhere to be seen in the top 7 because they are 11th. And we could actually go 6 points ahead here if we do win, which would be pretty incredible already after 7 games. So let's see whether we can get a win against Fiorentina. I am going to change the team just because we do have a few little energy issues on a couple of the players. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is the team I'm going to be using. It is quite heavily changed actually. I've brought in Devin at centre back, Isla at right back, Gaia at left back. Vidal's come back into the team. Pirlo has also as well. Mirelas, I can never say his name, has also come back into the team, along with Dybala and Torres. And Coman plays up front by himself. That is the bench, and let's see whether we can try and get another win against Fiorentina this time. Here we go, big game. I wonder whether they've made any signings. I don't think so from what I've seen, although I don't really know the team that well, so for all I know they could have sold the star man and I wouldn't probably notice at all. Dybala, it's brilliant ball from Coman. Dybala's running through on his left foot maybe. What the hell was that? Coman running through this time. Pirlo will get the assist if it is a goal. And it is a goal. Fantastic strike from Coman. We can seem to rely on him when he plays up front. He's very fast, obviously. And he's also got a good finish on him. So, very good player, Coman. I might start having to play him a bit more if we can't get goals from Benteke and Tevez. But fantastic smash into the back of the net. And we are winning 1-0. Coman running through again. Brilliant little interchange. Coman to play it to Torres this time. Must be. It is 2-0. Fantastic bit of movement there from the team. And yeah, brilliant finish in the end from Torres. Coman just saw the space, played it in there. We did get a bit lucky with the pass. And slots at home, and we are winning 2-0. Coman's just won our team a brilliant free kick here. We're going to have Pirlo take this one, see how he does. Not the best. I'll let him off though, because so far he's actually been my man of the match, Pirlo. And I say that as he just misses out on the header a few moments ago. Coman again played through, uses his pace to get past the defenders. Still going, Coman, saved again by Neto out for a corner just before half time. Vidal to take it. Can we have someone on the end of this, please? Dybalà's in there, cleared off the line, really. Hate it when that happens. And that is it for the first half. We are winning 2-0. Not going to make any changes. We'll keep things exactly the same and hopefully we can get a few more goals. Coman again winning another free kick. He does that brilliantly. Pirlo maybe a little bit better from 26 yards, hopefully. Oh, I thought it had gone in again. Oh my god, I cheered a little bit as well there. That one's a lot more close than the last one that I cheered at. Oh, that's so annoying. So annoying. Keep thinking it's going in. Coman again using his pace to get past the defenders easily. Coman shoots. Oh my god, it's hit the post. The amount of chances I've had, it should be about 5-0 now. Okay, we're going to make one change. That's just going to be taking Pirlo off, bringing on Kovacic. And other than that, I think we'll probably keep it exactly the same now. Unless I maybe take off Vidal at some point. But we'll see how we get on for now. And yeah, I think we're doing pretty well at the moment. Kovacic through to Coman. Great opportunity again. Coman this time scores finally 3-0. It's been coming. We have deserved it. We should be really winning 5 or 6-0. But 3 will have to do. It's a good thrashing at the moment. 1 or 2 more would be nice. But it's 3-0 now. Coman still going. Can he get his hat-trick? Coman. You can't. Kovacic waits for Torres. Torres puts it in. And it goes back out to Vidal. Hits it. And out for a corner. Kevin Mirallas. Is it his turn? Oh my god. No wonder he is leaving in January. What on earth was that? Oh god. What a waste of money. And that is it. We have won 3-0. Brilliant result in the end. But like I've been saying a few times now, we probably should have won 5 or 6-0. But I'm happy anyway to get the points, especially off Fiorentina. Look at the amount of shots I've had. Okay, the possession's pretty rubbish. But 12 shots on target, 16 shots is pretty decent. We probably should have had more than 3 goals as well, judging by those stats. And we now do have some international games to play. We've got a first game against Finland, which is away. I'm not going to be playing that in this episode though, because we have gone about up to time. Full points actually from the 7 games that we have played so far in the league. Let's have a look at my emails. Thanks, boss. And he also wants to discuss wages. He doesn't think it reflects his contribution to the team. Well, if they are low, then it does reflect his contribution, because he doesn't really contribute that much, to be honest. 40 grand he wants. That's fair enough. Squad rotational player. I've got a feeling he won't accept that, so we'll go important just to make sure he does. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then please give it a like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. I always read them and reply as usual. And I'll see you guys next time for the next episode. Goodbye.